Record. Welcome, Reckless Roberts. This is Wanderer here. That's a new intro. Yeah, I haven't been doing YouTube for quite a while. This is the update. This is not the day 2 update. This is not the week 2 update. This is the month 2 update of Scourge League. Why does this come so late? Well, because I've been busy and I must have time to gather my will. So, yeah, there actually hasn't been something that I could upload that is actually interesting, and I basically just make this video so that you can let me know in the comments what I should play for the December events, because I kind of want to play Endless Delve and I want to play Endless Heist and Delirium. And for Endless Delve, I was thinking of Poison's Concoction. For Endless Heist, I was thinking RF and Quiz. And for Delirium Everywhere, I was thinking BD Slinger. But maybe there's easier options. But that's that. But still, those are the December events, and there's other things that happen. For example, what I have been up to in Scourge League, for starters, I thought I would kind of create the whole meme that is a totem hierophant, because I really enjoyed playing Forbidden Rite totems in Expedition League towards the end. Obviously, Forbidden Rite totems have been nerfed quite heavily, so I tried something different, and that is basically Freeze Pulse totems. I haven't played this character for a very long time, so if I die here and there, then Please excuse me. I think I stopped playing this immediately after I killed Awakener 8, which happened 2 weeks into the league, which, by the way, I love the Atlas changes. That is like the best thing that has actually happened for casual players, I would say. Like, setting up the Atlas is just so much easier now and so much fun. And yeah, creating this character, kind of my motivation was, well, totems are still kind of nice. Freeze Pulse totems freeze everything, so the Scourge is really not that dangerous if you can get the first cast off. Plus, you can get Totem Taunt now just in the Masteries, so you don't even have to use a Cluster Jewel, which is really awesome. And the damage is kind of respectable, so this is a tier 16, and everything dies pretty much instantly without any big problems. This is also like a Beyond thing, and there's stuff happening here, and I can switch into Scourge, and I do have, well, I don't have too many stacks here, but maybe we can get to a respectable amount of stacks in just a second. Well, if there's actually monsters in the map, which there aren't too many. Yeah, and the Awakener kill on this, it was a little bit clutch, not gonna lie. I did it on the last portal, but that's because I haven't been practicing my Awakeners lately, and especially Awakener 8, the only time I did that was on my fully decked out level 97 Heist Fireball dude that was like really advanced and had tons of traded gear as well, whereas this guy is mostly solar self-found gear. The build itself, I didn't come up with this. This was created by an awesome YouTuber, Firegrass. He made this guide back before Expedition, actually, and I just basically followed his guide and adapted it to what's it called? Yeah, the 3.16 tree and the masteries, and yeah. Only bought 3 items. I bought the Soul Mantle because I didn't drop one for all the way into I think it was tier yellow maps, and then I gave up and bought one. Then the Kikisaro, which is also like a super common item. Bought that because I didn't drop one until yellow maps, and then finally the Tyrant's Shiver, which is basically the staff you want to use if you don't have a super crafted staff with plus the cold skills. And yeah, it kind of slaps. So usually for map bosses you would switch to Ice Spear for single target, but I found out that like even for tier 16 bosses at this point, I actually don't need it. Like I really only need the ice spear setup when I go against conquerors or if I go against like shaper guardians. It's very glass cannony though, so it really doesn't have too much sustain, which is also why I'm using a mana flask and a health flask, which is like, super wasted. But still, it still kind of works, even though Maven and stuff is talking all over the place and things happen. It's still kind of cool. The build guide to this I will link Fireside's guide, Firestone. Damn it! I should have done the research before I started this video, but I will link his video up there and the POB down below. There's really nothing fancy. I won't go over this because there's nothing that I had to change in order to make this work, with the exception of that we don't use taunt from a cluster jewel, but we actually use taunt from the mastery. That's basically the only thing that changed. But that's not the only thing that I did. So the video title might be slightly confusing, you know, the one that I had, because I said like Righteous Fire, Free Spouts, Traps. Well, it's typical clickbait. Yeah, if you want to be seen on YouTube, you have to use clickbaity title. Like, comment, subscribe, by the way. So the Righteous Fire is actually a second character. So after I killed Awakener, I teamed up with a buddy of mine, and we wanted to play a duo. And the duo is basically, his character is a Lightning Strike Raider, who is focusing heavy on a lightning strike damage and lightning strike damage on lightning damage and cold damage, and he's using Trinity, and then I am a Righteous Fire dude, and I can't do it now because he's not here, but I'm using Flame Link, and I'm just scaling my life. So this character is not there to do damage, it's basically just there to provide the Flame Link so that he can also have like tons of fire damage. But even without that, like you know, like Righteous Fire Inquisitor is actually quite capable of clearing T16s. It's just not very fast, but it's very safe because I can just stand here all day, and even with 99 Scourge stacks in the T16, I can just stand here and tank those mobs. Not all day. I mean, sometimes it gets like a little bit dangerous, but still there's like enough sustain here that I'm not really in danger unless it's chaos damage. Like chaos damage is actually quite scary. And for this one, what we did here, this was actually really cool, because we said we play softcore all the time, but we wanted to make it a little bit interesting, and we said we wanna achieve something. So we want to kill endgame bosses. We want to kill Shaper and Elder and Awakener and Maven, and eventually maybe even do something like attempt something like the Hidden or the Feared. And so we had to build a little bit defensive. And in order to push ourselves to build the characters defensively, we said, okay, we make a challenge out of this. Every time one of our characters dies, the character that died has to give the other guy 10 chaos. Now, you might think that's a little bit unfair, because, I mean, if you use Flame Link, then if he dies and I link to him, then I die automatically, so we're both dead. But that also makes it very easy to figure out who's responsible, right? Like, if we both die at the same time, then it's pretty obvious that he died, and so he has to give me 10 chaos. But on the other hand, if I die and he lives, that means I made a mistake. So we can pretty much figure out very easily how many individual deaths we have. We just can't do the /deaths command and figure it out from there. We actually have to pay a little bit attention to who dies and who still lives. And that's been very fun. And interestingly, so right now the score is 17 to 18. So I died 17 times, he died 18 times. So actually we didn't exchange chaos too much. So it straightened itself out very nicely in the end. And yeah, this character is a little bit more interesting. So because we're doing the Flame Link shenanigans, From a basic perspective, this is very standard. It's just like Pox's Righteous Fire Guide with a replica soul tether, but built mostly for tankiness. So I'm concentrating much more on actual life rather than damage, because the more life I have, the more I can actually do with Flame Link, if I can find it over there. Yeah, because I'm providing more fire damage to my body if I just have more life, so I'm trying to scale that. For a while, I've actually also been using this chest here. You can apply one fewer curse and iron reflexes, because I'm running determination, my body runs grace, so my armor scaling would be through the roof, which was amazing. But then again, there's not too many chests on the market that have that, and also high life. I mean, or you have to pay like 6-7 exalts, which I don't have. So right now I just fell back to a just normal chest, which, don't hate me, I forgot to craft craft this before I corrupted it, but yeah, mistakes happen. I was so happy. My buddy found this chest, and then I said, hey, there's an open prefix. Actually, I can craft something on there, like I can make this even better. And then I 6-socketed it really quickly, I 5-linked it really quickly, and because it already had the correct colors, I was like, okay, cool. Corrupted, tainted fusing orbs, 6-link it, perfect. And then I was like, ah shit, I completely forgot to craft another prefix on that. So that happened. Yeah, we were trying to continue with this, trying to kill as many endgame bosses as we can before the December events start. And when my buddy is actually not online and I still want to play, I started a third project, and that's where the Trapper came in. And that is actually, let me go back to standard for a second. That is the Fist Trapper, because at the very end of Expedition League, I played around with fist traps, because I saw that, and it looked pretty amazing. And now I can't actually find the character anymore, because it's on standard SSF, I think. Yes. No, maybe not. It doesn't matter, because I deleted the character and then I put it into the stash. Now I remember. Yes. So I had all the gear for a Trapper in SSF in the last league, including a Devouring Diadem and Hands of the High Templar, which managed to land with Valn on hit and Despair on hit, and +2 to level of Socketed Trap or Mine Gems. So that was kind of poker. So I started to play around with the Fist Trap meta. Unfortunately, it was at the very end of the league, so I couldn't really play much of it. And that is why I started a new SSF character in Scourge, and this is it basically now. I haven't advanced too far with this character in this league, so the best thing I can show here actually is just a tier 12, but then again the character is also just level 90, but then there's also not too much to show here, because you've pretty much all seen Fist Trapper. So basically you pop your flask, you throw out your Exsanguinate traps, and if there's something scary, you throw a seismic trap, and if there's something even more scary, you throw multiple seismic traps, and that's it. And then you have grace, you have spell suppression. So the big nasty Scourge mobs, because you use a phasing flask, you can just run through them, and none of them can actually hit you. It's pretty standard stuff. So there's also a build guide for this, just same like the Righteous Fire Guide. So I will link to all of this in the video description. This seems to be a Devourer map with Twinned, which is kind of cool actually, now that I think of it. And I kind of regret that I'm doing this for a video, because I will probably only half clear this map to end the video kind of quicker. But yeah, you get the point. Oh, they actually do hurt. 48 stacks, wow. Yeah, I don't have too much life on this yet. And it looks like Twinned monsters, damn. So yeah, that's those shenanigans. My gems just hit level 20. I just started flipping them. Exsanguinate I actually tried to corrupt also to get a level 21, which didn't happen unfortunately, so now I have to level them again. Also did not drop a cold iron point so far. I tried all the gambling shenanigans with Gwenon, of course. Didn't give me one. Big Ducks, you are so lucky to get 2 of them. Yeah, chanced a bunch. I threw like 100 chance orbs at Azamite Daggers, which of course is not much. So yeah, I didn't really expect this to happen. I guess what I can do to get one is just run unique heists to increase my chances over there. So heists, not unique heists, but heists with unique reward types. And yeah, just continue to pick up white Azamite Daggers and get chance orbs from harvest. So that has been working out pretty consistently. So even though I'm buying all the maps from Zana, I'm actually still having enough chance orbs to buy loads of them, chance orbs that is, and use them on Azamite Daggers. The only thing I have ever chanced actually in the past was only by accident, and it was a Count sign, which was kind of sad actually. I don't know why I threw a chance orb on an iron ring actually. That was very early into my PoE career, I think, and maybe it was during leveling, and I just wanted an iron ring with stats because I was an attack build, I guess. I don't know. So I guess the boss is here. There's the boss. I forgot where it is. Yeah. So my damage not as insane as Fist Trapper should be. The boss should have been dead a long time ago, but it's actually still alive. Might have to do with Maven, maybe. But yeah, still very comfortable map. Mapper. Again, not super tanky, but tons of avoidance and tons of sustain. Scourge with this character is an absolute blast as well. And also you can do rainbows, because why not? I keep switching back and forth between MTX and non-MTX because I do actually find it very pretty, I have to say. Even though it's like, we're making this dark and gritty action RPG, but then again, you can have your entire screen full of rainbows if you want. Because rainbows are awesome. I mean, it is just like that. Yeah, and with that, that's the end of the video. Let me know again what you are playing, what you are intending to play during the December events. Are you even playing the December events? Which ones are cool? Which ones are crap? What characters would you recommend? Remember, for Heist and Delve, you don't have a crafting bench. So I originally wanted to play the VD Slinger during Heist, but then you don't get a Conqueror's Efficiency and you don't have a crafting bench, so it might be kind of rough, which is why I put it to the Delirium event now. So these are the things that are just going through my head. And with that, I will end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Bye bye.